Chosen one, something powerful is about to happen to you. One night, one shift, one divine moment, and you will never be the same again. The version of you that exists right now is already beginning to fade. You can feel it, can't you? That pull in your spirit, that knowing deep inside. Something is stirring, something is moving, something is calling you forward, because you are not like the rest. Most people will wake up tomorrow exactly as they are today, unchanged, unaware, and unprepared for the divine shift that is happening, but not you. You are part of the 1%, the rare, the set apart, the chosen. This is your night of transformation, the night when everything realigns, when chains break, when the old version of you dissolves and the true you, the powerful you, rises. And once it happens, you won't even recognize yourself, because the struggles that once held you back, gone. The doubts that once whispered in your ear, silenced. The fear that used to paralyze you, burned to ash. You are stepping into something so much greater than you have ever known. But hear me when I say this. If you resist this moment, you may never get it back. The shift is already in motion. The only question is, will you step into it? Chosen one, this is urgent. The world around you is moving fast. Everything is shifting. The divine clock has already started counting down. You have asked for a sign. This is it. You have prayed for a breakthrough. This is the door. You have pleaded for change. This is the moment. But hear me clearly. This is a limited time window. If you don't act now, the opportunity will pass you by. If you hesitate, the transformation meant for you will be given to someone else. Because destiny does not wait for the unprepared. One night is all it takes. One moment of surrender. One decision to step fully into your divine path. And if you refuse, then tomorrow will come and you will wake up the same. The same struggles, the same doubts, the same cycle of almost getting there, but never quite making it. But if you say yes to this shift, then your life, your energy, your purpose, everything will change. You will walk differently, think differently, move differently. You will radiate a power that people will see and feel before you even speak a word. And those who once overlooked you, they will not recognize you. The ones who doubted you, they will be speechless. The doors that once slammed shut, they will open on their own. Because when a chosen one finally steps into who they were meant to be, the entire universe rearranges itself to make room for their rise. But you must move now. There is no more time for hesitation, no more waiting, no more wondering if you are ready. You are ready. The only thing standing between you and the life that was always meant for you is one decision. So what will you choose? Chosen one, this is your moment of activation. If you feel the energy of this message, if something inside you is stirring, shifting, waking up, then you must take action now. Drop A in the comments if you're ready for this transformation. Declare it now. I am stepping into my destiny. Say it out loud. Type it below. Speak it into existence. And if you know another chosen one, someone who is on the edge of their breakthrough, send this to them. Because sometimes a single message is all it takes to wake up a sleeping giant. This is not just a video. This is a divine appointment. And by engaging, you are sealing your commitment to this transformation. Align yourself with this shift. Step fully into this energy. And if you haven't already, subscribe right now. Because this is just the beginning. This is your community, your tribe. And together we rise. Now go. Embrace your transformation. Step into your new self. Tomorrow, when you look in the mirror, you will not recognize who you have become. And the world, they won't either. Chosen one, listen to me. You are standing in the middle of a spiritual transformation so powerful that after this night, you will never be the same again. The version of you that was hesitant, doubtful, and bound by fear is already dissolving. Right now, in this very moment, The divine is calling you into something greater, and whether you fully realize it or not, the shift is happening. The energy has already begun to move. The chains have already started to break. You've been preparing for this your whole life. Every struggle, every setback, every betrayal, none of it was in vain. It was all leading to this moment. The divine wasn't punishing you, it was positioning you. The delays weren't denials, they were preparations. The nights you spent crying, wondering if you would ever break free, weren't wasted. They were the fire that refined you. And now, you are ready. But there's something you must understand. You can't take the old you into this new season, the version of you that doubted, that questioned, that second-guessed every step. It has to go. The timid, fearful, hesitant, you cannot cross into what is coming. You are stepping into your true self, the powerful self, the self that is fearless, that trusts, that moves with divine confidence, the self that knows they are guided, protected, and fully supported, the self that does not chase but attracts, the self that does not bow to fear but walks boldly into destiny. After this night, when you look in the mirror, you will not recognize yourself, because the shift is not just external, it is internal. The way you think will be different. The way you carry yourself will be different. The energy around you will be different. And those who once doubted you, they won't understand it. They will try to place you back in the box they once knew, but it won't fit anymore, because you are no longer the same. So now, the only question that remains is, are you ready to fully let go of who you were and step into who you were always meant to be? You have spent too much time trapped in your own mind, overthinking, worrying, wondering if you are enough, if you are capable, if you are truly chosen. But listen to me. Those days are over. The time for questioning is done. The time for doubt is done. The time for second-guessing yourself is done. Because the only thing standing between you and your next level has never been the world. It has never been the people around you. It has never even been your circumstances. It has been you. You have been holding yourself back with fear that was never real. You have been delaying your destiny because you were afraid of how powerful you truly are. You have been waiting for permission to be great when, in reality, greatness has been inside of you all along. And now, it is time to release the weight. Every past mistake, release it. Every time someone told you you weren't enough, release it. Every fear, every insecurity, every old belief that said you had to struggle, release it. Right now, in this moment, surrender it all. Because the truth is, you were never meant to carry this burden. You were never meant to walk this path alone. You have divine support in every step you take. You have unseen hands guiding you, aligning you, protecting you. You have angels that have been assigned to you since birth, watching over you, ensuring that no weapon formed against you can prosper. So tell me, what is there left to fear? Your worries are like a storm, loud, chaotic, but storms do not last forever, and above the clouds the sun is always shining. That is what divine wisdom is. That is what faith is. The steady lighthouse guiding you home. And tonight, you are walking home. You are walking back into your true identity, back into divine certainty, back into the knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Nothing is missing, nothing is broken, nothing is lost. Everything is aligning perfectly, just as it was always meant to. So take a deep breath, feel the shift, feel the weight lifting, feel the fear dissolving, feel the old you falling away. Because from this moment forward, your spirit is free. There is something you need to understand about abundance, chosen one. It is not something you chase, it is something you receive. You have been conditioned to believe that you have to work endlessly, struggle tirelessly, prove yourself repeatedly, just to have enough. But that is a lie. A lie designed to keep you small, to keep you controlled, to keep you from realizing your full divine power. Because the truth is, everything you need is already yours. You are already abundant. You are already chosen. You are already aligned with divine provision. The only thing stopping you from fully experiencing it is the belief that you have to fight for what is freely given. Does the ocean question if it will receive water? Does the sun ask permission to shine? Does the tree worry if it will bear fruit? Number. Because it is already written. And so is your abundance. The only thing required from you is trust. Trust that what is meant for you will always find you. Trust that you are divinely supported in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, moving mountains, aligning people, and preparing paths you didn't even know existed. Chosen one, let go of the scarcity mindset. You are not here to survive. You are here to thrive. And from this moment forward, you no longer ask, will I have enough? You declare, I am already blessed. I am already wealthy. I am already chosen. Because what you believe, you attract. What you trust, you receive. And what you know deep within your soul, the universe must reflect back to you. So say it now. Feel it in your bones. Let it echo through your spirit. I am abundant. I am chosen. I am ready. And so it is. Chosen one, they will not understand what is happening to you. When you wake up in the power of your transformation, when the weight of your past is no longer on your shoulders, when your mind is clear, your spirit is strong, and your energy is untouchable, they will not recognize you. And because they do not understand, they will doubt. They will question. They will whisper behind closed doors, trying to convince themselves that your rise is temporary, that your breakthrough is an illusion, that you will somehow return to the version of yourself they were once comfortable with. But hear me clearly, you are never going back. What they think does not matter. What they say cannot stop you. What they believe about you has no power over what God has already declared. A lighthouse does not dim itself to comfort the storm. It stands tall. It shines brighter. It defies the darkness and remains unshaken. That is who you are now, unshaken, unstoppable, unmovable. They will try to remind you of your past, but they will not find you there. The person they once knew, the one who hesitated, who doubted, who questioned their worth, is gone. And the new you, the powerful, confident, divinely aligned version of you, they have no idea how to handle it. But that is not your burden to carry. Chosen one, you have wasted too much time worrying about who will accept you, who will believe in you, who will support you. But let this truth settle in your spirit. You were never meant to fit in. You were not built for the crowd. You were built for the kingdom. And those who do not understand your divine assignment were never meant to walk this path with you. Do not shrink yourself for their comfort. Do not lower your frequency to meet them where they are. Do not beg them to see what God has already confirmed. You are rising with or without their approval, and when God lifts you, no man can bring you down. Chosen one, abundance is your divine right, but you must stop seeing it as something outside of you, something distant, something you must work yourself to the bone to deserve. You were not created for struggle. You were not created for lack. You were not created to fight endlessly just to have enough. Enough is your birthright. More than enough is your inheritance. Look at the way nature operates. The sun does not rise with hesitation. The ocean does not apologize for its depth. The trees do not limit their growth because of fear that they might overshadow the weeds. They simply are. They take up space. They stand in their full power. They flourish because that is what they were created to do. And so were you. Wealth, success, opportunity, provision, it is already assigned to you. But you must stop resisting it. You must stop feeling guilty for wanting more. You must stop shrinking your dreams to fit into the limitations of others. There is no virtue in lack. There is no holiness in barely surviving. There is no honor in carrying a spirit of scarcity. Because when God blesses you, it is not just for you. It is so you can bless others. This is not just about you receiving. It is about you becoming a vessel, a conduit for divine overflow, a beacon of proof that faith does not just sustain, it multiplies. Chosen one, stop asking, can I afford to step into this next level? The real question is, can you afford not to? The world is waiting for you to show up in your fullness, to walk in your confidence, to move like someone who knows they are divinely backed and resourced. Say it now. I am open to receive. I trust the divine provision that is already mine. I am ready. And so it is. But understand this, your blessings were never meant to be hoarded. They are meant to flow through you, not just to you. What you receive, you must circulate. What you learn, you must teach. What you build, you must expand beyond yourself. Because true abundance is not measured by how much you keep, but by how much you give, by how many lives you touch, by how deeply you shift the energy of this world. Chosen one, your transformation is bigger than you. It is a ripple effect. When you rise, others will rise. When you break free, you inspire freedom in those still bound. When you choose abundance, you prove to those watching that they too are worthy of it. This is not just about personal success. It is about divine impact. It is about being the example, the guide, the evidence that walking in faith does not just lead to survival, it leads to overflow. You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to keep your blessings to yourself. You were chosen not just to receive, but to give, to lead, to elevate those who are still trapped in limitation. Chosen one, this is your calling. This is the reason the divine placed so much power inside of you, not just so you could change your own life, but so you could change the world. And so now, we arrive at the final moment. Everything has led you here. Every test, every lesson, every moment of struggle, every time you thought you wouldn't make it, but did. And now you stand at the edge of your new life. There is no going back. The shift is already happening. The old you is gone. The fear, the doubt, the hesitation, it is all fading. You are no longer waiting for transformation. You are the transformation. You are no longer asking for permission. You are stepping into divine authority. You are no longer wondering if this is for you. It has always been for you. Chosen one, hear me one last time. Your breakthrough is not coming. It is already here. The doors are already open. The energy is already moving. The divine has already declared it is done. And now, all that is left to do is walk forward. Drop A in the comments if you are stepping into your destiny. Declare it out loud. I am ready. Type it, speak it, feel it. And if you haven't already, subscribe right now. This is your tribe, your community, your place of alignment. Because this is not just a video, this is a movement, and this is only the beginning. Now go, step fully into your power. Tomorrow, when you look in the mirror, you will not recognize the person staring back. And the world, they won't either. Because you have risen, and there is no turning back. It is done.